This is the tale of the clay pot and the iron pot. Long ago, in a small Tamil village, there lived two pots, a clay pot and an iron pot, kept side by side in the corner of a kitchen. They were both used by the family, but the iron pot was proud and arrogant because of its strength and durability, while the clay pot was humble and quiet, knowing it was fragile and easily broken. One day, the iron pot said to the clay pot in a mocking tone, "Look at you, weak and delicate. One fall, and you'll be shattered into pieces. But I am strong and unbreakable. No one dares to handle me carelessly." The clay pot smiled gently and said, "True, my friend, you are stronger than me. But life is not just about strength, it's also about how we are used." Hearing this, the iron pot scoffed. "What use are you? When people travel, they take pots like me to carry water because I am strong. What can a frail little thing like you offer?" The clay pot, still humble, replied, "Everyone has their purpose, my friend. I may not travel far, but my fragility teaches care and attention. Let's see who serves the family better." One summer, a terrible drought struck the village, and water became scarce. The family had to walk far to fetch water from a distant stream. The father decided to take both pots, one clay and one iron, to bring back as much water as possible. The iron pot was excited and said boastfully, "Finally, now you'll see that only strength matters." The two pots were filled with water, and the father began the long walk back home under the scorching sun. As they traveled, the iron pot felt heavy and powerful, holding a large amount of water. But as the sun beat down, the heat began to seep into the metal pot, making the water inside unbearably hot by the time they reached home. When the family poured the water from the iron pot, it was too warm to drink. On the other hand, the clay pot, though smaller and delicate, had kept its water cool despite the heat. The family drank eagerly from the clay pot, feeling refreshed and grateful. The iron pot sat silently, realizing that strength without purpose is not enough. It had failed to provide what the family needed most, a cool drink in the middle of the drought. The humble clay pot, with all its fragility, had succeeded because it had understood its role and served it well. Moral of the story: this simple folktale teaches us that everyone has their own strengths and purpose. Life is not always about being the strongest or toughest, but about knowing your role, embracing your uniqueness, and being useful when it matters most. Like the clay pot, we may feel fragile at times, but even fragility can have value when used with care and wisdom.